right, I think we should get started. It's 6 o'clock. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I see that right now we have 125 participants, which is exciting. A good number of you taking the time to be here this evening to join us. My name is Miriam Morales Mickelson. I'm the Executive Director of Teaching and Learning here in the Snohomish School District, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you tonight to our first family education series workshop. And tonight is all about Seesaw. As a district, we use Canvas as our learning management system. So this is the platform that we use to provide instruction to our students. So K-12, our teachers are expected to use Canvas. However, we do realize that our younger students, especially in this remote learning setting, they do have targeted needs that we have to pay attention to, which is why we are allowing Seesaw as an option for our learning management system for our students K through third grade. Some of our schools use Seesaw for K-3 independently, and many of our elementary schools use Canvas and use Seesaw and link it to Canvas. So our goal for tonight is to orient you to Seesaw, give you an opportunity to better understand how Seesaw can support your students' academic needs. And we are very fortunate to have one of our teachers at Central Primary Center to walk us through what Seesaw is like for our K-3 students. So Courtney Grimstad will be presenting tonight. And if you have any questions, please do type them in the Q&A. We will save the questions in the Q&A. So if we run out of time, we will stop right at 7 p.m. If we run out of time and you have a question that we have left unanswered, then we will post a frequently asked question on our district page. So feel free to post questions on the Q&A, and Courtney will do her presentation, and we will leave time at the end, about 15 to 20 minutes, to answer whatever questions that you might have. So again, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. And Courtney, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Miriam. Hello, everyone. Just like Miriam said, thank you for being here. I'm so excited to share about Seesaw. And I hope tonight that you leave with a solid overview of Seesaw as you help your child get started. So today we are going to be learning some basic things, how to navigate Seesaw, how to submit assignments, how to use the tools in Seesaw, and how to find announcements from your teacher. So like Miriam said, Seesaw is going to be the home for your students' assignments, and it's also a place where your teacher can send out announcements like weekly or daily schedules. So we're going to watch a few videos, just a little bit about Seesaw and kind of a little bit about remote learning and where we are right now.
Is it going to be a good day? Say, I am strong.
I am strong.
So I love that video. Just a nice reminder that we're all in this together and we are true partners as we go through this year. And then here's a quick introduction to Seesaw.
Welcome to Seesaw.
Seesaw is a portfolio that your student will use to showcase what they're learning and doing at school and share that with you, their family. They'll add photos, videos, drawings, voice recordings, notes, and much more to their learning journal. And you'll be able to see their amazing work right on your phone or computer whenever they post something new. Students love Seesaw because they're able to show what they know with lots of different tools and share their work with meaningful audiences, all while practicing those super important 21st century skills. Teachers love Seesaw because they're able to gain insights from all of their students, see student growth, and have all that classwork organized in one place. Parents love Seesaw because they can be closer to the classroom without being there every day and really understand how their student is doing. Teachers and parents are always in control of how student information is shared. Once you've connected to your child's account using the special invite code or link from your child's teacher, you can view all of their posted work. You'll only see your own child's work and messages that your teacher sends home. When something new is added, you'll get a notification. You can decide if you want notifications via email, push, or text message. Notifications can come each time something new is added or just once a day. You choose the settings you prefer.
All right, so I'm going to stop it there and I'm going to go into some more of the features of Seesaw. So Seesaw is a digital student journal. It will be used at home for students to view their lessons as well as submit their work. The teacher can also send important announcements through Seesaw. And like the video said, when there are new posts, you will be notified. And Seesaw is private, so you'll only see the post created by your child. So when you get connected with Seesaw, if you are going to be using a tablet or a phone, you can download the Seesaw class app, and then your child can do their work from there. If you're on a laptop, then you will go to the Seesaw website. And if your school is using Canvas and linking Seesaw from Canvas, then you'll go to your child's Canvas page, and then there should be a Seesaw link from there. You will receive a letter from your child's teacher with the directions for signing into Seesaw from home. It'll be a nice step-by-step letter, and it will have your child's home learning code, which is their password. Using Helloid to log into Seesaw can be really helpful. So if your child has a district computer, they can go to the desktop and click on the Helloid icon. And then from there, there's a Seesaw icon that they can click on. And once they log in one time to Seesaw, it will remember their username and password. So that's a really quick way for students to be independent in getting onto Seesaw and doing their work. And then if you're on a home computer, you can go to the website snow.helloid. So again, when you connect your child to Seesaw, these will be the step-by-step directions your teacher will give you. You'll go to the class app or the website. Your child will click I'm a student, and then they will type in their home learning code. So we're going to watch a quick video on how to log into Seesaw. And this video was created by JJ Droke from Cathcart, and it's posted to our Snohomish School District Family Education YouTube site. So you can look this up and you can watch it again at a later time as well.
Hello, Snohomish families. Welcome to Seesaw. There are two ways for your child to log on to Seesaw for their learning this year. The first way is to log on to the Seesaw website, web.seesaw.me. Once you enter the website, click on Log In. This will bring up this page where you can click I'm a student. The other way to log on to Seesaw is to download the class app on a mobile device. Once downloaded, this screen will appear. And once again, you can click I'm a student. You do not need to download the Family app at this time because most Snohomish School District teachers will not be using it. If you decide to use the app, you will need to make sure that you complete the updates periodically, just like any other app, in order for your child to get the best learning experience. The website will automatically update. Regardless of which way you choose to log on, this screen will appear once you've clicked I'm a student. You will be receiving a handout that looks like this from your child's teacher. On it are the login steps, but most importantly, it has the home learning code that has been assigned to your student. You will need to enter this home learning code or scan the QR code to finish the login process. We will not be using Google to log in this year. Please treat this home learning code as your child's password for Seesaw. If for some reason your home learning code is not working, please contact your child's teacher. The code will be valid for 1 school year. Please keep this in a safe place for the 2020-2021 school year. This completes the login process, and at this point, you should see your child's online classroom. You will know you have successfully logged in because your child's name will be in the upper left-hand corner. There will be no need to log out at the end of a school day. This way, your child will remain logged in on the website or the app. If the device is being shared with any other children, they will need to log in and out between using it. If you have questions on how to use the Seesaw Classroom or how to complete and post to an assignment, please refer to the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. Let's make it a great year.
All right, so once you get logged into your Seesaw account, this is what you will see as your student's homepage. I'm going to go over some of the things that are on the homepage. So the red icon up here that says 14, those are the new notifications. So those are the things that have recently been posted. It could be an assignment, it could be an announcement from your teacher, but those are the things that you'll need to look at when you log into Seesaw. All of student posts must be approved by the teacher. So when your child completes an activity, you'll notice it will say waiting for teacher approval. That means the teacher is going to receive it, just like in the classroom. They're going to look it over. They can return it back to them, and then they can edit it, or they will just say complete, and it will go into their journal. So this first tab right here is the journal. And that is where all of the student and teacher posts will appear. You can think of it like a notebook, a spiral notebook, where all of your student work is kept. The next tab is the activities tab, and that is where your teacher will be assigning class assignments. So when you think of activities, think of assignment. That's where your child will go to complete assignments and turn them into their teacher. And then the last tab is inbox, and that is just like your mail inbox. That's where you'll get announcements from your teacher, including things like their weekly or daily schedule. So looking at the inbox tab, again, this is where you'll find messages. It could be a morning announcement or a daily agenda. And then below, when you click on inbox, there's a messages tab, and that's where the announcements will be. On the other tab is notifications, and that's where you will get notifications for all of the things your child has done. Maybe they commented on something or they uploaded an assignment. That's where you'll get those notifications. Or if a teacher went in and edited or commented on your child's work, then you'll get a notification for that. So the next tab is activities. Again, the activities tab are your child's assignments. So you can click on this and you will get a list of the daily assignments. So over here to the left, you'll see place value basketball. That is their assignment to complete. They're going to read the directions. Seesaw has a really great feature where teachers can record them speaking. So if you play the instructions, your child can listen to the instructions as well. And then when they're ready to respond, they'll click add response, that green button, and then it will open up the assignment for them, and then they have a chance to complete it. You'll also notice that it breaks the assignments into 3 categories. So they have a to-do, which is really nice. So it shows them the assignments that they need to complete. They have in progress. That could mean they started an assignment and they saved it as a draft, or it could mean their teacher sent it back to them to edit and correct and turn back in. And then the last one is the done folder. And those are all the assignments that they've completed and they are waiting for teacher approval. So now this is the cool thing about Seesaw and what we love about it for K-3 students. It's the choice in creative tools for them to complete their assignments. So your child has all of these tools that they can use to show what they know. So I've circled drawing in the middle because when you think of drawing, I want you to think of just a whiteboard, kind of like a blank piece of paper. And from that, you can add a photo. So your child can take a picture of themselves. They can take a picture of their work. So this is really great, especially for our younger learners who we want writing as well. They can write in a notebook, they can hold it up, and they can take a picture of it. They can also do a video. So they can do a video explaining their thinking, explaining their work, and it will upload as well. They can upload a photo of themselves, a document that they created. They can attach a link to a website if that is what the assignment is. And they can also do a note where they'll type and they can do audio and voice recording. So a lot of times, especially in the beginning of the year, your teacher in the assignment, they will tell your child exactly what tools they want them to use. So maybe in a get to know you activity, they might say, use the photo tool and take a picture of yourself, and then use the pen tool and write a fact about yourself. So your teachers will be very explicit about what tools they want your child to use. And then as we go on in the school year, your child will be more comfortable in using those tools. And then once your child is in the drawing or the whiteboard or blank piece of paper, they have all of these tools that they can use. So I think about it like if I open a Word document and I have all the tools to share my thinking, they have the same thing, but it's very kid friendly. So they can add text and type. They can click that microphone and they can record their thinking. And it also records what they do on the computer, which is really cool. So if there's something on the computer, let's say they're moving certain math pieces, they can move that and talk and it will record all of it. So here's the camera again. They can take a picture and the picture will go right here on the paper. They can add shapes and backgrounds. They can even down here, there's a little quotation mark. They can even add a caption. So if they wrote something, they can read it out loud. They also have all the pen tools and then all these colors over here to use. And lastly, at the bottom, they can add pages. So if they needed to add more pages to their work, they can just click add page at the bottom. So we talked about the activities, and those are the assignments that your child will receive to turn into their teacher. Another tab we talked about at the beginning was the journal tab. And that was where I said it's kind of like a notebook, and that's where all of your student work will be posted. Something your teacher can do is they can add a post to the journal and they can tag all of the students in the class. Then they can ask the students to comment on that post. So for example, they might do a question. I feel happy when I blank. And they want all the students in the class to comment and fill that in. When your child comments, all the other kids in the class can see their comment. So this is a great way during our online learning to build some class community. So this is another way, it's a quick response. You can think of it like a discussion board where your child will comment and they get to see comments from their classmates too. And then lastly, your child can post themselves. They can post to their own journal. So again, we have the activities tab. Those are the assignments. We have the journal where a teacher can add a question and your child can comment. And your child can also add something to their journal. So let's say they're learning about trees in class and you go on a walk and they see a tree and they really want to share that tree with their teacher. They can click this green add button and then they can use any of those tools. They can take a picture of it, they can record a video, and they can post that to their journal for their teacher to see. So that's a really another cool way that we can connect, and they can connect with their teacher and with what they're learning in the classroom with what's going on at home. So now we're going to watch another video, and this talks about everything I just talked about, but it shows you what it looks like in Seesaw. And again, this video was made by JJ Droke at Cathcart, and it's also on our Snohomish School District Family Education YouTube channel. So you can look back and watch it again.
Hello, Snohomish families. This video is to help give you a tour of Seesaw and the online classroom. It is also to help your child post their work and complete assignments. If you're not sure how to log on to Seesaw, please refer to the login video. You will know your child is logged onto their Seesaw classroom when you see their name in the upper left-hand corner. You will most likely see their teacher name or grade level on the right. There are 3 parts to the online classroom: the journal, the activities or assignments, and the inbox for announcements. If you see a red bubble with a number in it, this is a signal that something needs attention. The number refers to how many different items need attention from your child. Part 1 is the journal. When you log on to Seesaw, journal is the first part your child will see. This is where all their student work will be kept, like a portfolio. Sometimes teachers will post tasks for them to comment on in their journal. To do this, your child will need to click the comment button in order to enter a comment. When they do, they will see an empty comment box. They can either type and enter a comment in the comment box, and the microphone will change to a post button. Or they have the option to use the microphone to leave a voice comment to complete the journal task. The second part is activities. Activities are known as the assignments. When your child clicks on activities, you will see them on the left-hand side. Under activities, you will see a to-do list of activities that your child still needs to complete. You will see in progress for activities that your child has already started. And you will see done, and these are for activities that have been completed. In order to complete an assignment or activity, your child will need to click on Add a Response. Once they click on this, it will bring up an activity workspace. Normally, there will be a template to help guide them in completing the activity. There are many tools included on this workspace. There's a text tool to type on the template. There is a microphone to record a response. There is a camera to take a picture, record a video, or upload a file or a picture. When you see the 3 dots in Seesaw, that is your signal. There is more under these 3 dots. Here you can add shapes, change background colors, or add links. The select tool is used to click on different items or drag them around. Across the bottom are various drawing tools. You can change their color by adjusting the color bar on the right-hand side. There is also a voice caption at the bottom for students to leave an audio comment. Sometimes teachers will leave videos or examples to help students complete their assignments. If you forget the instructions, rather than click back to the beginning, there is a View Instructions button at the top of the page. When students click this, the original assignment will come up with the step-by-step directions. It will also show pictures of the tools that they will need to use in order to complete the assignment correctly. When your child is done, remind them to click the green check mark to post the completed assignment. They also can save work by clicking the draft button next to the check mark. This will allow them to save what they have started. The third part is the inbox. This is an area for announcements. The announcements will appear on the left-hand side. It will automatically scroll down to the newest message. The newest message will always be at the bottom of the list. If your child needs to see other messages, they can use the scroll bar to scroll back up. They will know they are at the top when it says no more messages. If your child wants to post work to share with their teacher, they can also click the add button. This will bring up a new menu that they will post work to their student journal. There are many tools they can use to post their work. They can take a picture of it. They could take a video. They could upload a file. They could type a note. They could post a link. Or they could use the drawing tool to get a blank canvas. The drawing tool is actually capable of doing all of these things. If you click it, it will take you to a blank canvas that looks similar to the activities template, where they can use text to type, the microphone to leave a comment, the camera to take a picture, video, or upload a picture or a file. Or under the three dots, they can also post a link. Don't forget to click the green check mark to have your work posted to your student journal. This is a brief overview of how to use your online classroom. Please don't hesitate to contact your child's teacher if your child is struggling to post assignments. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. Let's make it a great year.
So hopefully with that overview and seeing it in Seesaw, you have a good sense of the different components of Seesaw and what it will look like when your child logs in. So here are some helpful resources as you start to use Seesaw with your child. Going to the Seesaw website is really helpful. You can type in a question and it will pull up articles and helpful tips. Also, like I mentioned, our Snohomish School District Family Education YouTube account will have some Seesaw videos, and we'll continue to add to that as the year goes on. And please reach out to your teacher if you have any questions. We're in this together and we want to make this year the best that we can. And then we also have some drop-in sessions. So as you start to use Seesaw with your child and you form some questions, you are welcome to come to these two Seesaw drop-in sessions. They'll be via Zoom, September 17th and 24th. Come and ask any questions that you have. And then I just want to leave with, we truly believe that Seesaw is a user-friendly LMS for our young learners to not only view their lessons, but to also respond to their learning in a variety of age-appropriate ways. So we hope that your child feels empowered having these tools and being able to share their learning using these different tools.